Christensen, and I'm on day 2 of my 30 days of 10 minutes of. Well, right now it's trying to write music. We'll see what the future holds. This is an idea that I came up with. It kind of spoke to me the other day. I was thinking about some of the things that I've been working on myself throughout the summer 2025. And one of those is just habits and building these skills and things like that. And I just kind of started thinking about things in terms of like growing things in a garden, and that the habits that you want to grow and develop are like the plants within your garden, and the things that you want to flourish are the things that you will water and take care of. And so I thought, hey, that could be interesting to explore through music. And so that's the project that I'm choosing to work on right now. So uh, the way I heard this in my head at first, let me back up. I've chosen the traditional concert band setup that is in Sibelius, which is the software that I'm choosing to use currently. And so, will I end up using all of these? I'm not sure. We're just going to go for it, and we're not going to think too hard about it. Um, so we'll set a 10-minute timer for today, and we'll be off and running and seeing what we come up with. Um, so here we go. I think what would be cool, what I should do is figure out how to get a timer on the screen for you in the future. But for now, Siri will do just fine for me. Okay, I want this, we're in B flat, we're in 4/4. I want this to start with just a clarinet melody that I kind of develop later on. And so I'm just going to start picking some notes that I want to start with. Probably a good idea to start on the tonic. And I'm hearing a little bit of influence of Dvorak in my head, New World-esque. One of the things is just also about getting more familiar with the functions on here, and I probably should use a better keyboard, one that has a number pad. It would make my life a little bit easier instead of having to click on this keypad on the right over here all the time. I don't love that that's all quarter notes, but we're going to go with it for now. We are going to take that tie off. Okay, we're going to try that one. Yeah. Stepwise motion a lot of the time. A seed is not a very complicated thing. It gives space to try some different things in the future. I got a view. Oh man, I always forget where the thing that I want is. Yes, I like this window for listening to the music. I suppose I can easily carry this. And then I think it's just some whole note, just some sustained notes from the low reeds, I think is what I'm feeling right here. Definitely bass clarinet. We'll probably double that on the bassoon part. Definitely something that I will need to study more off camera is reviewing, part doubling and things like that, and most appropriate. Although sometimes I just like to go with my gut and kind of what I want to hear anyway. And so we're just gonna throw some of these. Ooh, some Honkenberry sax. We love it. I'm gonna also see. I'm thinking about all kinds of random things right here, but let me. Okay, it should play back with the better audio options today, but we will see. Go. Nothing crazy. It's a B flat major chord. Which I'm struggling with where to decide to change chords on this. It feels like it's going to move to the 5 chord, an F major chord. I'm just not sure when. I can just write in these 2 lines, and then I can copy and paste it down below later. F there. We can move 1 to the C. I like this contrary motion that happens here. Although that's going to clash. I can change that to that. Make that a half note. Ooh, stem direction. I don't remember how to change that. I'll have to take a note of that and remember how to do that. Is it just, it was not Command X. Is it just X? Look at me, everybody. We're remembering things. It's been so long since I've used the software. This is an interesting conundrum I have, and that's what I'm going to go with for today. Great, we're back here. We can have another B flat chord. Nothing. Not making that stem super long. No silly gooseness. Okay, let me hear what we have so far. An F major chord makes sense here. A D minor chord could make sense here. If we could try the D minor chord and see what happens. I know this is a riveting bass line, but again, It is just about doing the thing and building the habit and not worrying too much about everything at the moment. It's throwing stuff at the wall. It's the misfrizzle, take chances, make mistakes, and get messy. Although, what do I have here? D. Yeah, okay, we covered everything. Yes, I do like that. Way more than I would have even realized. And so I'm glad. Oh, I was taking a note of something that I needed to do. Sorry, I get really scatterbrained sometimes, and I'm just trying to narrate as best as I can as I'm going through. Let's go ahead and put this down here. Let's go ahead and put this in that line. Put you in that bassoon line. Tenor sax. What am I going to do with you? What do I do with the tenor sax? Nothing at this very second. Okay, that's my 10 minutes. We've got a melody to work with. We've got some harmonization to work with. And that is already a pretty good start. So we're just titling this seedling or calling it there. We don't need to go any farther. One of the things that I also notice about myself is that sometimes I have an all or nothing mindset of like, if I don't finish this right now, it's not worth me continuing. And that's not true. I'm going to come back to this with fresh ears tomorrow, and maybe I don't like the harmony that I wrote, and maybe I want to change up the melody and give it some more skips, steps, leaps, change that up a little bit. I don't know. We're going to come back to it, and I'm happy with where it is currently. We'll listen to it one more time before we go. All right, that's our start. Hey, thanks if you chose to spend your time with me today and check out this video. I mega appreciate that. This is just a silly little project for me to see what happens, and I appreciate if you've participated on that journey with me, whether it's for one day, one episode of this, or whether you are joining me now and intend to see it through all 30 days. I greatly appreciate that. Please like and subscribe if you can. Those are free ways to help me out and show me support, and that I'm not totally delusional in the projects that I'm doing as I just try something out. So thank you all so much, and I will see you tomorrow for day 3, and we'll see what will happen.